Welcome to the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel. A couple of weeks ago, we took a look at the top 5 booming communities in the Savannah area. One of those communities was Port Wentworth, and today we're going to drill down on one of the master plan neighborhoods within the Port Wentworth area. This neighborhood offers a variety of options as far as home styles and prices, as well as very nice amenities for its residents. It's a great place for first-time homebuyers, as well as those who want to upgrade to their next home. So hang around as we explore the Rice Hope community in Port Wentworth. Welcome to the Georgia, South Carolina Lowcountry. We're Keith and Donna Hellman, hosts of the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel and local realtors with Keller Williams. Do you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Lowcountry? Whether it's Savannah, Georgia, Hilton Head, South Carolina, Bluffton, South Carolina, or the surrounding areas? Well then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you'll be the first to know what's going on in our market.
And we receive calls, emails, and texts every day from folks just like you looking to move to Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Savannah areas. And we absolutely love serving you.
So whether you're looking to move in the next week, the next month, or the next year, shoot us a text, send us an email, give us a call, or schedule a Zoom call, all in the description below so that we can help make your move to the Lowcountry a smooth one. Hey, let's get started. Port Wentworth is a community just 20 miles from Savannah, so if convenience is your thing, you'll love this area. Port Wentworth is not only affordable, but it's also close to Savannah and ideal for commuters. In 2024, there were 692 homes sold currently on the market. The average sales price was $344,000, with prices ranging all the way up to $770,000. And almost 33% were new construction, with 170 new homes sold. And those statistics are certainly the case for the neighborhood that we're going to look at today, Rice Hope. Last year, Rice Hope had 154 homes sold, with prices ranging from $250,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1,420 square foot home built in 2017, up to a 3,239 square foot, 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath home built in 2006 that sold for $471,000. Of the homes sold, 34% were built in 2024, or 53 homes. And all of the homes were built by the builder that we're checking in with today, DR Horton. So join me as we check with Sarah Magaro in the sales center at the waterside neighborhood of the Rice Hope community to find out what makes Port Wentworth and this community so special. Hey Sarah, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Thank you for inviting us out here.
Yes, thank you for being here, for sure.
So we're out here at Rice Hope in Port Wentworth. We did a video not too long ago, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, where we talked about some of the booming areas in the Savannah area, and Port Wentworth was one of those, and we actually mentioned Rice Hope in our video.
Awesome.
So we decided to drill down a little bit, kind of like to look at what's going on out here. Also want to look at some of the incentives that new construction offers in this area. I know in this market today, it's tough for a reseller to try to buy a house just because they don't have the people selling their houses don't have the flexibility that say builders do when they're trying to when they're building houses and selling those. So
yeah.
So why don't we take us a little bit about the community? How many homes are here in the community?
I'd guesstimate at least 1,500.
1,500,
yes.
And y'all are adding to that, huh?
Oh yeah, we sure are. Should be somewhere about 650 additional homes.
Wow, 600. So over 2,000 homes in this community. Got a lot of amenities in the area. How many pools? How many clubhouses? No golf courses.
No golf courses,
okay. But
we've got quite a list of amenities to roll through. So let's see if I can hit on all of it. All right. So we'll start with the front of the community. So coming into the main entrance, you'll see that we feature 3 different styles of pools in the same area. So you have a lazy river pool.
Right.
We have a 0 entry up to 3-foot pool with some different like splash pads and fun things like that. What a lot of people really like is the Olympic size lap pool that we have that also features 2 big swirly slides, so that's always
nice.
a crowd favorite, of course. Up there is also a fitness center and a clubhouse area that the residents of the community can utilize as well. There's a volleyball court up there. So that's just one amenity area. We've got 2 more to cover here.
Oh, wow.
Right? So then closer to our Parkside section, there's a nice big walking path, a full-size soccer field, an amphitheater. There's some fire pits up there, a couple different playgrounds, and a dog park area.
Nice.
And it's a sizable dog park too. One of those that you can actually throw the ball for your dog in. It's not just 10 by 10 square. So I always like to throw that out there when I feature the dog park as a dog owner myself. That's important to me personally. And then right now we are building right across from where our model home park is at. We have the 3rd amenity center going in. So it's going to be a combination of a few things, a couple different playgrounds, some open play areas. They're going to have a nice big pavilion with some fire pits. And then because that's right along the lake, they're going to have some nice bench style swings so you can sit and enjoy, the lake views as well.
Oh, super. So the community does have several lagoons or lakes in it as well. So.
Yes. And that reminds me, actually, I almost forgot, Lake Indigo is a recreational lake. So I know in some communities, it's kind of up in the air whether or not you can actually go out there, but off of Indigo Lake, we also have a fishing pier. So I see people out there kayaking and fishing all the time. I probably wouldn't swim in it. That's just me personally. I'm going to stay away from the swamp puppies, right? The gators that are in there.
We do have gators down here, so yeah. You want to stay away from those. So, this is, and I don't even know if I mentioned this, but y'all represent DR Horton, which is one of the builders out here. So, just throw that in there. But Sarah's going to kind of take us through what they're offering out here, kind of run through some of the incentives we have, and we'll take a look at a couple of the models. And then we'll also look at some of the other developments that DR Horton has in this area. So why don't you lead us off and show us what we got here? We've got a map of the community, what you're trying to, this is Rice Hope Waterside.
Yes, so there's a couple different sections in the community. The best way I can describe it, it's like we're building 4 different neighborhoods in one out here. Because each section is going to have, different levels of the home, different features that are worked in. So this area here is highlighting 2 of the 4 sections. So over here, we have our larger style homes. Those are going to range anywhere from about 1,500 square feet to about 2,500 square feet. So 3, 4, and 5 bedroom homes over here. Some of them even overlook the lake. We've got a couple, still available here. Over in this section, it's kind of a combination. It's 3, 4, and 5 bedroom homes there as well. Price ranging from about $315 to about $384 right now.
Okay, and these over here, what were those price ranges?
Over there, we're starting closer to about $360 up to about $415 right now. So a couple more finishes and some upgrades worked into these homes in this section. And then in our cottages section, which is across the lake here. So you go across the Lake Indigo. Back here, there's a whole other map that I'd have to load up. But that's where we're also building our cottage style homes. So they're a little more cozy. They're going to range anywhere from 12 to about 1,600 square feet. So those have been really popular over here. And then up in the front side section, in the Parkside area, that we're going to have 3, 4, and 5 bedroom homes up there as well. And they're going to range vary, single story, 2-story, similar level of finishes and home size that we have over here in this section. So a little something for everyone.
Okay, good. So you have various entry points into the neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
that's nice. That's nice. Do you have a map of the cottages?
Yes. So I'm going to pop right up here, and my screen will load. There we go. Just give it a little love tap. Get that loaded up here.
Hi, folks. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers, so you know what to do. Hit the button below.
Okay,
here we go.
So we've pretty much completed phase 2. Everything red, those are all moved in. We have a couple still available, and now we're starting to build out in phase 2. So we have quite a few homes coming up in this section here.
What are the price points in this one?
So we're going to range anywhere from right now $305 to $335. That's where we're at on those homes.
Okay. Now the difference between the cottages and the other homes, what would you say?
So the cottages are going to be great as an entry-level home. It's going to have more along the lines of your baseline features, throughout the home, as opposed to some of the other sections that might be considered more of like a
Right.
move up type of home, with some elevated features built into it. But then we definitely have some overlap with the floor plan. So that's
Okay.
kind of the cool thing about these different sections that we have. If you like a particular floor plan, maybe you want some upgrades, well, we probably have it with that one.
Okay.
Or maybe
Nice.
on the flip end, hey, we got to find something a little more affordable. Well, we can still get you that floor plan
Okay.
in the community. So.
Okay, nice,
Mhm.
nice. So what else can you tell us about the community itself?
Well, we have right now, I would say, besides the homes themselves, we went over the amenities. We were talking a little bit about what's so great about new construction.
Right.
So I'd be remiss if I didn't hit on some of those things.
Okay.
That all is all encompassing about the community here, I feel. So I think the reason, we have so many people looking at Rice Hope is because we are DR Horton and we have some great incentives.
Actually, yes. New construction, just so Sarah and I were talking about this, is, resale is, that makes up the majority of the market in any area. But because of rates and things like that for your first time home buyer, new construction has become more popular nationwide. Typically it's 10% of the market. In some areas around here, it's 20 to 30% of the market. And that's primarily because builders have a lot more incentives that they can offer. They can be a little bit more creative than your average, home seller who basically puts his house on the market. They can offer certain things like paying down closing costs and things like that. But you all have a lot more creativity, ability to do things that your average seller is not able to do. So
Sure. So I'll touch on a couple things there. I would say one thing with new construction in general is going to be the warranties. So that's huge, I think, as far as the difference between that and resale homes. You have a lot of built-in warranties that we offer. But on the incentive side of things, most of our DR Horton communities are going to offer at least up to $10,000 towards the closing costs.
Oh, wow.
So,
$10,000 towards closing costs. So what can that be applied towards?
So a couple different things. You can apply that towards buying the rate down, even further if you'd like to. You can put it towards HOA dues. And then, the general, all the fees and things that come along, with closing. So in most cases, especially out here in Rice Hope, we're pretty much able to have all those costs covered. Sometimes even being able to throw in the first year HOA paid. So it just kind of depends on what's special.
Can you apply it towards upgrades and things like that? Or?
So a little bit different with us. As a builder right now, DR Horton, we're more so focused on the efficiency of how we're building the homes. So we're not getting into options and whatnot as much.
And that's pretty much
common
common with a lot of the builders in the area.
Yeah.
It's been that way since probably before, right around COVID, when the supply lines were, it was so hard for builders to get anything.
Right.
So it's kind of carried over into construction these days.
Yeah. No, it definitely has. And like I said, it really streamlines things. I'd like to think we build our homes. We choose very neutral color palettes, really making it so when you purchase a DR Horton home, it's easy to make it your own, because of those neutral tones and the way that we build everything out.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's $10,000 towards closing costs and things like that.
Yep.
What else?
I would say probably one of the greatest highlights, and one thing we're really fortunate with DR Horton is that we do have our own mortgage company.
True.
So DHI Mortgage, that's huge for us because what we're able to offer is well below the market rates. And that's going to be pretty much for, I shouldn't say all loan types, I don't want to be complete there, but for your main ones, right? For FHA loans, VA loans, USDA loans, conventional loans, DHI Mortgage can do all of that. So typically, the rates are always changing, right? So with those incentive rates, I would say we're normally about 1.5, 2 points below typically where the market is.
Oh, that's great. So we're typically around 6.5%, 7% right now. Towards the end of 2024, we're, just bumping up, if not hitting 7% on a 30-year mortgage. So now you're looking at 6% for a mortgage. Once these rates drop, like we expect they're going to do in 2025,
yes, we're all hoping
we
for
might be in the fives here.
Yes,
So that would be great.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll throw it out there. We may or may not, DHI Mortgage may or may not already be in the fives.
Okay.
So you got lots of, I guess you could say your purchasing power is very high with DR Horton,
well, that's
for sure.
Great. That's great.
Yes, yes.
And another thing about this community, you had mentioned USDA loans. Now, USDA loans, for those of you who don't know, we like to call those VA loans for non-veterans.
Yes.
In other words, you get 100% financing through USDA. This part of Savannah is considered rural.
Yes.
So anything west of I-95 is generally considered rural and qualifies for USDA. So you get 100% financing out here that you might not get, say, east of I-95.
Right. We'll take advantage of that rural zoning while we can. Absolutely.
Now, I know you service up in South Carolina as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, how do the USDA rates, is that applicable up there the same way, or do you have,
I'm not sure off the top of my head for the South Carolina communities that we have, but it's definitely something we'll want to look into because we are expanding. We're expanding quite a bit in the next year as far as our communities that we're going to be opening up. We're in quite a few areas already. So if I were to roll through that here in Savannah, we have obviously here in Rice Hope, we are just opened a new community in Guyton.
Which is west of here.
Yep. So Laurel Grove just opened up. We have Longleaf Village in Rankin, so also in Effingham, of course. And then we're all the way down in Brunswick now too.
Oh, are you really?
Yep. And now we're actually expanding into Statesboro.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have one community should be coming up really soon here, and then it's my understanding we have a couple more that will be coming in Statesboro as well. And
Statesboro is where Georgia Southern is located.
Okay, but not too far from where you guys are at,
No,
right?
it's not too far from us either. So we live in Springfield, which is kind of like halfway between Statesboro and Savannah. So
it's a good little happy medium there.
There you
Absolutely. Yeah, and then in South Carolina, we're going to be opening up quite a few new neighborhoods as well. A couple, one in Hardyville should be coming up here soon. We're already in Ridgeland. More so closer to like Oakety area where East Argent community is at, or the retreat at East Argent rather. And then we're opening up in Ridgeland. That's coming up in a couple months. Any day now we're hoping for these to open up. So we're a little bit of pretty much all over the map. And you're only going to see DR Horton really start to pop up a lot more in the next year. So quite a few communities coming in addition to what I just went over.
One of the reasons why DR Horton is the #1 builder in America.
Since 2002, we are proud to tout. Absolutely. For sure.
Okay. Well, great. Is there anything else you want to go? I mean, we're going to go over and take a look at a couple of the models, and Sarah's going to walk us through those and see what they look like. We're in the sales center right here. I guess I would be negligent if I didn't offer you the opportunity to provide your contact information.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, if you would like any information on any of our DR Horton communities, you can certainly give me a call. I'd be happy to help you out. My number is 717-554-0072.
Okay, super. Thank you, Sarah.
Yes, thank you. Very good.
Right now we're standing outside the Galen model in the Waterside neighborhood. It's a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,300 square foot home that's selling for around $400,000. So let's check in again with Sarah.
Alrighty, so we are in the Galen floor plan. This is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage home, a little over 2,300 square feet. It's a great option if you need a little bit of like a flex space. So starting up front here, right now we have it staged as more of like a game room, but you can make it the formal dining room, a little library, an office space. So I love the space up front coming off of the front covered porch here that you can really make it your own. Stepping into the main area of the first floor, open concept. We'll kind of start things off with the kitchen here. So you do have a sizable island, for extra bar stool seating. We're featuring some quartz countertops in this home, some upgraded cabinet hardware. You also have probably one of my favorite parts is the walk-in pantry. So in my opinion, you can never have enough storage in the kitchen. So that's always great. Lots of cabinets, lots of storage. Stepping in this away, you have more of like your dining space. And then of course the living area here. So all sizable. And what's great about this particular floor plan is all the natural light that you get throughout. So we are in the primary suite up here. So as you can see, very spacious, right? You've got a king size bed over here on this back wall. You've got quite a bit of space over here, you know, to really make it your own nice little sitting area. Again, one of my favorites, storage. This walk-in closet is rather large. It even extends back this way here. So this is one of our, in my opinion, one of our best setups that we have for the primary. So now we're in the back room. So you'll see we do have double vanity here. Love the natural light coming in, so it makes it nice and easy to get ready in the morning. You do have your full-size shower here, 5-foot shower. Another closet over this way, a linen area over here around the corner, and then the water closet over here. So that's always good to have that point of separation as well.
Thank you for staying with us till the end of the video as we've drilled down into the Rice Hope community. Hopefully you can see why Rice Hope has been a significant contributor to the growth of the Port Wentworth area and Savannah. We hope you've had a great time exploring the Lowcountry and hope you found this helpful and maybe even learned something new. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest of what's going on in the Georgia, South Carolina coastal Lowcountry, please be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications, so you'll be the first to know about the current market here. And if the Lowcountry looks like a place you would like to call home, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. Again, this is Keith and Donna Hellman, hosts of the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel and Local Realtors. And as always, it's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you again today.